suffered what remains the biggest loss at home in their history when the Cats walloped them by 135 points at Subiaco Oval in round 13, 2008. Paul Chapman and Cameron Mooney booted 5 goals each, while Gary Ablett Jr. ran amok with 37 disposals and 2 goals.
We're ready for a start. Flynn wins the first tap. Kelly brings it out wide. Ball to be won on centre wing. Dempsey mops that one up. That's good vision. Stewart uses the body well. What's he got on offer? They've got time to put the kettle on. Kelly with the big fist. Young gives it everything. Not his finest moment. He's gone.
He's just dropped the footy and the ump has no choice.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
A good kick here and they'll be in business. Decides to go. Reed tries to touch. Take them on and loses.
He's having a word with the umpire and he may just have a point.
Normally delivers. Stewart working hard and being rewarded. Tidy ball, not the required journey. Doesn't often waste it. Who's front and centre? Foot race on the wing. Kelly gathers under pressure. Poor hand pass and they might get caught out here. Goes long to centre half forward. Neal dishes it off. Smith running in support. Gets his kick despite the heat.
Yeah, we got
That's a shocker.
A good tackle there, forced him into the mistake.
Can he hit his target? Oh, it's a dreadful moment. They've given it up right in front of goal.
He'd almost have to fall over to miss from here.
The Cats are on the board.
Left.
The Cats on the board early. Both rucks caught daydreaming. This is a hotly contested footy. Kicks to space. Loose ball on centre wing.
What?
Gets the kick away. Graham read it well and claims the mark. Takes them on. A second bounce. He's put the foot down. Kicks for goal. And have a look at that. It's a wonderful finish under pressure.
That will do his conference the world of good to start like that.
The Eagles have opened their account. Flynn got his palm to it. Reed, who's at home? Graham has it within range. He's copped some of his own medicine. Yo, going for goal, flirting with the post. Will wait on the goal umpire. Only one behind.
There's 5 points gone begging.
Going for territory. Flynn clears the area. Henry somehow released the ball. The Eagles have won it back. That might attract a pack. O'Sullivan wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Ignoring the corridor for now. Martin, strong grab. He's generally a good kick. It pitches near the 50. Who has the numbers? Neal in no man's land. Blitzars knew where the help was. I think that's online. It is. They've hit the front. Both sides are cracking in hard at the present time. It's a great contest, like Batman and Robin. He's lost it. Clark looking to get it down there quickly. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Neal to no one in particular.
He's rushed her behind for his own team.
You don't see that every day. Boy.
Aggressive with the kick in. Thumped away. Dersma with some time can set them up.
Must be incorrect disposal. It is.
Great pressure there and gets the reward.
Bangs it long. Young doing what he does best. Hoff. Good penetration on the kick. Cripps spoils. Atkins. Dersma with the smother. Maybe that can lift them. Hand pass cut off. They're a big chance here. It's loose inside the 50. Flynn. He kicks the goal.
He might just be in for a big day.
The goals are coming thick and fast. This is great to watch. Good ruck work. Smith just trying to get it forward under pressure. Close. Had his name written all over it.
To break the deadlock, will they lead by 6 or 1?
He hasn't struck that well at all. No one can mark. Edwards just had to get it out. Neal. That's not his best effort. He lost his radar there.
Missed the target by a long way.
This is aggressive ball movement. Shanahan makes good contact. De Koning has the ping. It won't be a goal. Young is racking up spoils.
We haven't seen any spot yet, which is surprising given the comments that were made during the week.
Flynn, the winner there. Clark. This will be coming back. It's out on the full.
Hounded into the mistake. Space is hard to come by.
Big ball to be won here. Graham went bang. Bruin didn't need to be asked twice. De Koning. He's put the foot down. Not a great kick. Punched away. Martin. Just as they were looking dangerous, they've coughed it up. Takes the advantage. It could... get his fist or foot to it.
You've got to be... quicker than that.
Penetrating ball. No wonder coaches go grey.
The crowd will tell the story.
He's right on his distance. It'll be a close thing. Cameron, right spot, right time.
Kicking at his first.
Drop punt, and he has put it away. The Cats in front now. Edwards wins the hit out. Smith sends them inside 50 again. Close. He's plucked it and should have a shot. The seas just parted for him, and he has taken full toll. The Cats have made a dominant start. Good ruck work. Reed is there in the clinches. The forwards have been starved lately. Can they make the most of this? That's great footy.
He's 1 from 1 so far.
That is a thumping kick. No one's going to stop that. What a ripper.
He's looking ominous already. There might just be a bag on offer today.
It's only early, I know, but that was a much-needed goal to establish a foothold in this match. Smith, O'Connor, getting their handball game going. Clark, who's been set a task, feeds it out. Martin, simple assignment. He shouldn't miss. Oh, he's hit the post, and that's a bad miss.
That'll be on his mind the next time he gets the footy within range.
Goes long. Henry takes an excellent grab. Stewart, they're building something dangerous here. That 4-0 forward amounts to nothing. Blasts away. Waterman got a fist in. Stewart was committed to the contest. He's copped one high. And that'll be 50. Undisciplined play.
He's a deep... Decent field kick, but we don't get much chance to see him kick a goal, so this will be interesting.
That's close. He liked it off the boot, and now he likes it more. 8 goals between the sides. It's been free-flowing footy. Edwards smashes it out of there. This will be a deep entry. Young, we've seen that before. Neal with half a chance. Mana, what can he do with it? In he goes, in the forward pocket.
Looking for a quick transition.
He's been busy so far. That's a strong mark. The Cats have denied them the corridor. He's normally better than that. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Ginbey couldn't get a disposal.
He had prior opportunity.
It's a hot footy today to really stamp some authority on this match.
The crowd noise tells you all you need to know.
The Eagles won't hit the panic button, but it's been a disappointing start.
The Cats with the past 2 goals. Allen, can he find a teammate?
I think he had the right idea, but that was a bit too far off the ball.
These half chances can often be the difference.
Kicks at goal, and that's ugly. He hasn't even scored. Good disciplined defence. Edwards, a goal-scoring opportunity may have gone begging there.
Punched that like he meant it.
Clark takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
Well, he saw the opening and put it away. Makes a real difference if you can consistently take those kinds of opportunities.
Quarter time and a chance for the coaches to address their players and maybe even tweak the game plan.
What's happening down there, Gary?
It's been an enjoyable game of footy, this one. We'll see lots of good goals on the highlights reel, but some of the defensive acts have been equally impressive. There are some defenders out there who would very much like to have less to do. They've been put under plenty of pressure.
Thanks, Gary, as we get going again.
Neal, right place, right time, goal. The Cats with the first of the second term. Flynn has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. Recognising the urgency. It's come unstuck. Searching kick. Poor footy there. Sees something he likes. They need a spark. Henry takes a potentially goal-saving mark on the last line of defence. Gee, they're playing well. Ignoring the corridor for now.
Taking out some frustration, possibly.
Cameron under pressure. Guthrie, sweeping handball. Smith navigated the traffic. Clark, Martin getting involved. Close. They need a kick. They've worked it well. Keen to keep it moving. They take the advantage. Doesn't often waste it. Henry, what more can you say? Just has to hit a target. Reed tries to spike it out of the danger zone. O'Connor, I think he called for that. They need a goal, but it's at the wrong end. That's an impressive mark. He's put the foot down. They're moving the footy quickly.
The sprint is on.
De Koning, ever reliable. Henry. He's got an option in the centre square. Who's front and centre? Smith. They cannot keep him quiet. Ginbey wins it back. Great mark. They've got to get a wriggle on. Honours the lead. Delivers to centre half forward. Graham with the big fist. It's a high ball.
It wasn't the best kick, and we'll have a throw in.
The Eagles simply have to find a way to get the ball inside 50 more often here.
The 2 big men do battle. Smith just trying to get it out of the area. Holmes displaying great endeavour. They've got time to put the kettle on. Defence 101 there. Martin relishing the contest. To no one in particular. Duggan mops that one up. Anyone's ball. Baker, a bit of a panicked handball. Smith desperate to win it back. He's generally a good kick. Which way will it bounce? Mana. You can't question his commitment. Sets a task for the forwards. Duggan making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Just had to get it out. Neal runs towards goal and slams it through for a six-pointer.
Some great work there to create the easiest of goals.
The Eagles are buckling under the pressure. Flynn with a deft tap. Reed looking to peg one back. Henry with another contested mark. They just keep kicking it to him, trying to get it out of the danger zone. Clean pickup. Bursts through the middle. Dishes it off. That's a give-up. A few players stop, but advantage has been paid. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Good thinking and good execution too.
Forwards dream of these shots.
Looking to pull one back, and that's exactly what he's done. Well played. The Eagles need to back that up and generate some momentum. Reed, another goal, and they'll believe. Henry wins the contest and can relieve the pressure.
He's gone. He had plenty of time.
His annoyance can only be with himself for a lack of awareness.
Would be an understatement to say they need this.
He doesn't miss many of these, and he hasn't missed that one. The Eagles haven't thrown in the towel. Credit to them. Flynn slaps it out. O'Connor looking to get this forward quickly with the advantage. Can he impose himself on the match? They're well set up behind the ball. Bombing it in won't work. Clever kick. That'll be play on. Got the handball away. Henry gives it everything. Young doing what he does best. Neal shoved him in the back. Seizes the moment. This will be their first entry for a while. Edwards will take some stopping. He's kicked it like an arrow.
If this league grows any bigger, we might see some heads start to drop.
The Cats are showing why they were well back to win this match. Edwards with a deft tap. Is that holding the ball? Blitzars kicks it very strongly, but he hasn't got it on line. Hits it behind.
Confidence is a great thing, but that was a big ask from there.
He's off. Good-looking kick. They've given it up.
We'll have to give it a ride to get it home from there.
Kicking for his first. Flynn with another spoil.
Gary, what's caught your eye?
The Eagles have got to change it up because they're a bit too predictable at the moment.
Flynn showing his skills. Clark, that has to hurt. Allen, he'll be sore in the morning. They appeal for holding the ball, and the umpire agrees.
Great pressure there and gets the reward.
These forwards and midfielders have great connections. No wonder at all they're scoring so freely.
Should be a goal. He's missed. A chance gone begging.
That's his first blemish. He's been kicking very well.
Penetrating ball. Allen outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. This is promising, showing some dare. Can they turn back the tide? Henry with the intercept mark. Normally delivers. Murdoch spoils. Myers, he's so good in close. Poor hand pass, and they might get caught out here. They desperately need a goal. Flynn read it well and claims the mark. What's he got on offer? Got to go now. Pokes it into the pocket. De Koning picks off the pass. That one might come straight back. Lindsay clears the area. Got to get rid of it. Knew where the help was. Flynn throws it on the boot. Atkins didn't need to be asked twice. O'Sullivan, poor hands there. Waterman, right place, right time, goal. 3 goals apiece this term. Rucks go at it. Good ruck work and good roving too. Can anyone get to the drop zone? Young is racking up spoils. Free kick on the last line of defence. Sees something he likes. High tackle and they'll get out of jail. Delivers a long ball. Guthrie judged the flight well. Kicking for his first. Thumped away. Neal is racking up contested possessions. Dempsey, run down, great chase.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
That's come off the side of the boot.
This will be coming back. It's out on the full.
Maybe it's for the best that he hasn't seen much of it.
Sometimes taking these half chances can make all the difference.
Needs to get this one bending, but can't.
I know he's skillful, but that was a low percentage shot, even for him.
He's off. Blasts away. Myers takes an excellent grab. Handballs it to nobody. He just dropped it.
That's got to be a free kick. Took them on and didn't dispose of it correctly.
His field kicking is normally first rate. Keen to get the ball moving. He's everywhere at the moment. Dersma read it well. The halftime siren sounds and the players will retreat to the rooms with lots to contemplate.
Gary's with us again. What's on your mind, Gaz?
The Cats have been superior in the air, which is certainly contributing to their inside 50 ascendancy. They've also taken some tremendous contested marks. They'll look to improve their clearance work in the third term, though.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you.
Stewart gets to the front spot. Long ball into the middle. That's risky. He's hit up the lead. What's he got on offer? Good penetration on the kick. Guthrie. They can't catch him. What a run. Steadies. Fires. Bullseye. Early indications are that nothing's changed following half-time. The big men fly.
Smith. The umpire says it's continuous play, so on they go.
Lindsay going for territory. Myers wins it back. Farms it out. Navigated the traffic. Good build-up. The Cats are playing some great footy. Flynn went bang. Lindsay comes free in the tackle. Holmes. Neil, is there anything he cannot do?
The crowd will tell the story.
Neil, what a game he's having. He can make it even better, and he does. The Eagles can't take a trick at the moment. The big men fly. Reed. Dempsey gives away a free for a high tackle. Searching kick. It's an exhibition in how to give the ball back. Sees something he likes. He's had little impact so far. Baker makes good contact. Duggan. They need a mark. Waterman got a fist in. Henry doesn't want to turn it over there. Humphreys stripped of it. Manages to get off a handball. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. Just trying to get it forward under pressure. Who's got the wheels? Myers wins a hard ball. Close. Running in support. Dangerfield. Cameron. That was almost handed to him. Goes long. That's symptomatic of their malaise. They've found the magic formula.
Taking out some frustration, possibly.
O'Connor. Now it's someone else's problem. Mullen under pressure.
The umpire was compelled.
What's he got on offer?
I wouldn't put this past him. I've seen him do it before.
Gives it everything. Going. Bullseye.
They've put their foot down and their opponents don't look like they can go with them.
The Cats having a good third term. The big men fly. Dangerfield hasn't seen a lot of it. Foot race on. Who can get there first? Lindsay showing some pace. A bit of a panicked handball. This spells trouble. Kicks for goal. It's a lovely looking kick. He's drilled it.
Who'd want to be a defender when the ball's coming down with such regularity?
The Cats have got a stranglehold on this match. Kelly attracted a crowd. Yo. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Stewart will bail his team out again. Away he goes. It hasn't quite got the wheels. It was always likely to fall short. They've got time to put the kettle on. Ginby, we've seen that before. Look at him go. Shanahan, it's a desperate tackle. McCarthy, kicking for his first. Dempsey is a good judge of a ball in flight. A chance to clear now. Baker making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Stewart, they might be caught out on the turnover. Yo, had some assistance. That's symptomatic of their day. Smith takes the hand pass. He still found a way. There goes the kick inside the 50. Atkins heads them off at the pass. Can he find a teammate? Kelly with the big fist. Dempsey. This is promising. Neal has a vice-like grip.
Can he deliver? You back him more often than not.
Neal, what a game he's had. He's doing it all.
Some good ball movement there created that opportunity, and a cool finish as well.
The buzzards are circling. Edwards palms it down. He couldn't get his fist or foot to it.
It's a bad feeling when you know you've been done cold.
Clever kick. Lace out. Great footy.
He'll expect to convert this.
Drop punt looks good. He's got it.
Well, if they lose this match, no one will be pointing the finger at him.
Can they follow that goal up with another? The big men fly. Reed, careful ball movement. Yo, kicks inside the forward 50. De Koning had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. Blitzars working hard and being rewarded. Robertson got to the fall. What's he got on offer? He's struggled to make an impact to this point. O'Sullivan intercepts on centre wing. He's generally a good kick. Sets a task for the forwards. No one can mark. Henry. Sweeping handball. That's careless. The defence has fallen down. O'Sullivan wins it back. Great mark. Must be incorrect disposal. It is.
He's suggesting he got something on it. Oh, I'm not sure he did.
Relatively straightforward kick, but that's easy to say from here.
They could do with this. They could really do with this. It's home. They've pulled a couple back now, but there's still plenty to do if they're going to get back into this one. Smith trying to find a path. Delivers a long ball.
Punched that like he meant it.
Holmes gives the handball away. A goal-scoring opportunity may have gone begging there. Dersma will keep coming. To no one in particular. Foot race on the wing. Atkins gathers. Humphreys looking to extend this margin. Who's front and centre? Neal was committed to the contest. That 4-0 forward amounts to nothing. The Eagles having a purple patch. Bouncing ball. Atkins affects the turnover. Humphreys is pushed up. Gives it everything. Good disciplined defence. The fans will be happy to see this. They're tackling with venom today. Edwards smashes it out of there. Smith, Duggan intercepts. Blasts away. It's been that kind of day for them. Normally delivers. Manor, great body work.
The Cats are keen to make the absolute most of this, and why not?
It's a deep kick. Duggan with another spoil. Edwards, a bit of friendly fire. He's rushed to behind for his own team.
You don't see that every day. Boy.
Looking for a quick transition. Thought his way through it. They've put themselves under pressure. Might be time for one more score here. This should be a goal. Big chance. And he does not let them down. Normal service has resumed. Flynn, the winner there. Kelly. Is anyone home? Guthrie with another contested mark. They just keep kicking it to him. Ignoring the corridor for now. Decides to go. The Cats have been magnificent. I'm not sure anyone could stop them in this mood.
Let's head down to Gary Lyon on the boundary.
I reckon a few players slipped into me mode in that quarter. When the team is being badly beaten, there's a subconscious tendency to become more insular and worry about your own game. But you've got to be thinking about what you can do to be a better teammate. Too few players are in the right mindset to my eye.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway.
He accepts his mission, winds up, mission accomplished. The Cats have the first of the last quarter. Flynn,
He's rucked superbly in a losing cause.
they need to hit the scoreboard here. Henry wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Can anyone get to the drop zone? Myers gets to the front spot. They've got winners all over the park. Edwards just about had enough time for a cup of tea. O'Connor, he's lost possession. That has to hurt.
When one tackle just won't do.
Holmes, Guthrie picks off the pass. That's almost worth a kick. Turned over. Playing for pride now. Good thinking and good execution too. Penetrating ball. Davis uses the body well. Breaks the line. Takes the logical option. Graham lays it off. He'll be annoyed by that. Manages to get off a handball. O'Sullivan made the footy his. Great anticipation. He's normally dependable, and he is this time.
He's certainly one who can hold his head up high. He's been terrific.
They've pulled one back, but they need plenty more where that came from. Edwards wins the hit out. They have a good understanding, those two. Goes long. Myers had his name written all over it.
It'll take something special, but maybe it's that kind of day.
Critical contest coming up.
Punched away. Duggan bangs it long. Reed spoils. Bursts through the middle. Not a lot of positives today. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Takes a bounce.
He hasn't kicked a goal yet. Does he get one here? No, it bounces off the post.
Some slightly shabby defending going on out there, but just a one-point tax this time.
On the non-preferred. Graham again with the superior judgment. What's he got on offer? Inside 50 with the kick. Holmes showing why he's such a good defender. Cameron.
That's a powerful hand pass.
O'Connor. The Cats looking ominous. Neil got to the right position and hung on.
He's got 6 today and he's not done yet.
Heads for home, not the best strike, and it's hit the post.
Not a gimme goal, but probably should have been kicked nevertheless.
They've set up well for the kick-in. I've liked his game today.
McCarthy clears the area. Edwards farms it out. Mullen. Some people can't kick that far. That's unusual. Attracted a crowd. Davis. He's so good in close. Kelly. They're a big chance here. Gets up high and manages to hold on. Sensational grab.
It's a bad miss.
Well, it's not going to change the result this time, but he won't want to kick like that in a close match.
Hasn't seen a lot of it. Quality delivery by foot. Good vision there. Cameron, normally creative. They'll compete inside the 50. Young tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Under pressure. They could be in here if it sits. He's got it.
It was no secret they needed to quell his influence, but they haven't been able to do it. He's had his way with them.
We thought this one might be close, but it hasn't turned out that way. Smith goes without it. Flynn fighting hard. Yo,
Not on my watch, he says.
De Koning desperate to win it back. Stewart, Blitzars. Good penetration on the kick. Neil takes the mark and can extend the margin.
These forwards and midfielders have great connections. No wonder at all they're scoring so freely.
Gets onto it, no trouble with the distance, but only a behind.
He'll look at that as a skill error rather than a decision-making error. though his coach may beg to differ.
Generosity is a wonderful quality, but not on a football field.
He's batting at 100% so far.
The crowd noise tells you all you need to know.
If you're going to get scored against, you've got to at least know that you made it difficult for your opponent. That wasn't the case there.
The Cats are having a lot of the play and making it count too. The big men fly. Smith, can they get another one? Neil outbodied his opponent and took a ripper.
Hold back him to drive this right through the high diddle-diddle.
Good-looking kick. That'll do. It's a goal.
Isn't footy more fun when forwards are kicking big bags?
The Cats go on their merry way. The big men fly. Reed going for territory. That's careless kicking. They've got time to put the kettle on. Cameron read it well and claims the mark. Searching kick. Neil commands the footy. From 20 will not miss and doesn't miss.
Oh, they're just having fun now. This has long ceased to be a contest, and it's become a case of fill your boots.
The Eagles will be burning the tape of this match. The big men fly. Smith turns it over in the middle. Got the handball away. Reed. That is a thumping kick. No one's going to stop that. What a ripper.
The Eagles have obviously had a tough day, but that was much better play.
Can they get that scoreboard looking a bit more respectable? Edwards wins it down. Smith, Newton with a steal. He's generally a good kick. It's an exhibition in how to give the ball back. Gives it everything. Close. So influential today.
There are only two ways you can dispose of it, and he did neither.
He's not hiding his annoyance, but I think he's more upset with himself than with the umpire.
The Cats forcing them out wide. Guthrie says thank you very much. Junk times come early. Thumped away. Ginby. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? Dersma. Robertson. He'll work all day.
He's been pulled up for an illegal shepherd. The ball wasn't close enough.
Normally delivers. Dempsey out of the congestion.
Gravity wasn't his friend there. Decides to go. The umpire says it's continuous play, so on they go. Attracted a crowd.
He who hesitates.
He's been run down like a wildebeest.
That's what happens when you find yourself in two minds.
Takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
Good luck if you're playing this team next week. They are scary good.
The Cats are giving them an absolute smashing. Smith. He's everywhere at the moment. Neil is the man on the spot, and he's marked. He's put it through.
You've got to love a big bag of goals, except, of course, if you're the opposing coach.
The Cats by 84. Good ruck work. Smith. Can anyone get to the drop zone? Holmes gets to the front spot and can line them up. Throws it on the boot, and that's a goal. What a result. They'll be ecstatic about this. Edwards wins it like Batman and Robin. Another forward 50 entry. Holmes, strong grab. He doesn't miss many of these, and he hasn't missed that one. The Cats are absolutely airborne at the moment. Edwards with a deft tap. Smith.
That's not one of the acceptable methods of disposal.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
He's struggled to make an impact to this point. De Koning is a rock in defence. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Duggan.
We've seen that before.
Close. Lays it off. Clark takes them on. Steadies. Drop punt. Goal!
You might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
The Cats, in this form, would challenge anybody. Edwards wins it out of the centre. Smith, what a game he's having. Manor, great body work. Leans back and drills it. The Eagles have had their pants pulled down today. The big men fly. Smith.
They're hungry for more. Manor. He's plucked it and should have a shot. Quick snap, and that's a goal.
Well, it's one thing to take the contested mark, but another to have the composure to finish off your good work.
The Cats have winners everywhere and are basically doing as they please. Edwards punches it out of the ruck. Smith.
They cannot keep him quiet.
Manor gathers. Will he pump it deep? He's in the clear, so he'll have a bounce. He winds up and goes himself. That's a wonderful kick.
Have they proved their point yet?
The Eagles, a shot. What a debacle it's been.
The two big men do battle. Smith, the Cats are playing some great footy.
Holmes
It's hard to beat one-on-one.
The Cats have torn them to pieces and sent shudders through the rest of the competition. That wasn't much of a contest, Half. How did you see it?
The Eagles will be asking each other some hard questions. They just did not work anywhere near hard enough today. Their inside 50 differential was abysmal. You can't hope to win a game of footy when you're that far in the red. I think one or two of their midfielders might find themselves in the twos next week.
Thanks for your contributions throughout the day.
Good afternoon, one and all. I'm Anthony Hudson. It's great to have you with us.
It was 1v2 when West Coast hosted Geelong at the Wacker on a Friday night in round 21, 1991. The Cats had the Eagles under all sorts of pressure and were 23 points to the good at quarter time. They were held goalless.
All systems go for what should be a beauty. The big men fly. Smith keen to get this ball forward.
Manor. He's plucked it and should have a shot. Throws it on the boot, and that's a goal.
The Cats on the board early. Edwards wins the hit out. Smith.
He's been dispossessed. He's copped some of his own medicine. The umpire says you had prior opportunity.
Better to kick to a contest and get done holding the ball.
Big chance here if he can steady himself.
Lines them up, makes good contact and puts it through.
The Cats are really attacking the contest and looking dangerous when they get the ball forward.
The Cats are up for this. It's a great start. Smith leading from the front.
Blasts away. Neil wins the contest hands down. Quick snap, and that's a goal.
Some great work there to create the easiest of goals.
The Cats have got it on their turns. Edwards showing his skills. Smith, his field kicking is normally first rate.
Manor has a vice-like grip. He's put it through.
This has got some real danger signs about it. A response is needed quickly or this one will get away.
It's all pointing one way so far.
Smith, they'll need to limit his influence. Crosses the paint.
Close. Great body work. They're on a tear and they're dealing maximum damage.
The Cats, with the first 5 goals of the match, they're looking formidable. Smith. Can he hit a target? Close. Breaks the line. Takes them on.
He couldn't get his fist or foot to it.
He's suggesting he got something on it. I'm not sure he did.
Hoff can run and carry. One of the easier decisions the umpires will need to make today.
Useful hand pass.
You asked for it, you got it. Good tackle. He seemed completely unaware of the company he had.
He's not happy, but the call's correct.
What's he got on offer? No leniency from the umpire there.
That's what happens when you find yourself in two minds.
Close. The Cats
look like running away with it. There's another.
A real opportunist goal there. He doesn't need a lot of the footy to make an impact.
The Eagles need to pull their finger out. They've been poor. Edwards showing his skills. Smith doesn't often waste it. Foot race on. Who can get there first? Manor has a real turn of pace.
That might attract a pack.
Neil gets to the front spot. Runs towards goal and slams it through for a 6-pointer.
We didn't expect this today, and you wonder how much bigger the margin might get.
Smith. The Cats are playing some great footy. Close. Strong grab.
He could have run in further, but he didn't need to. It's another one.
The Cats
Are showing why they were well back to win this match.
Edwards gets his hand to it.
They've got good chemistry, those two.
They're a big chance here. That's a strong mark.
They're giving them a smashing in the middle and providing the forward with high-class service, and the forwards are making the most of it.
He's kicked it like an arrow.
3 goals straight, and he's certainly making the most of his opportunities.
This one might be settled now. Good ruck work. Smith.
Just trying to get it forward under pressure.
Manor is hard to beat one-on-one.
Can they get another one here? They're running riot.
So often he provides great energy for them up front, and he's done it again.
The Cats making all the running early. Edwards showing his skills. Clark.
They've got time to put the kettle on.
Neil commands the footy. Drop punt. That'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
The Cats look in the mood to dish out a real hiding here. Brun got to the right position and hung on. Takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
The Eagles are having one of those days. Everything that could go wrong has gone wrong. The kick was centimetre perfect. Going for goal, flirting with the post. Will wait on the goal umpire. Only one behind.
Not to worry, I'm sure there'll be another opportunity coming up very soon.
The Eagles have been consigned to a face-saving exercise.
They're playing like champions.
That's a shank.
Should have done a lot better there.
Can they get something going? The Cats have all the answers. Just needs an accurate kick now.
It'll take something special, but maybe it's that kind of day.
He's going for his fifth to rip off Mark Howard, build a man a statue.
Would there be any danger of someone actually defending?
The Eagles have plenty of time to get back into the match, theoretically at least.
Clark. He's been busy so far. Neil uses the body well.
They're happy if he can halve the contest and bring the Crummers into play, but those hands are looking sticky.
The crowd noise tells you all you need to know.
They're much more potent when he's clunking marks and kicking goals.
The match seems decided already, and we're not even at quarter time.
Edwards with the tap. Clark can send them into attack.
They're hungry for more.
Neil, too big, too strong, too good.
Boot, ball, goal!
The Cats
by 91.
The big men fly. Clark. It's a high kick, a real rainmaker. Close. That's a big play.
They've got winners all over the park.
Seizes the moment.
He's got another one.
They've got no answers for him. He's too big, too strong, too good.
I don't think anyone tipped this. It's been all one-way traffic. The big men fly. Clark. What a first term they're having. Cameron.
He's taken a beauty.
He'll surely go back and slot this.
Drop punt, and he has put it away.
These defenders are spectators like the rest of us.
The Eagles are shot. What a debacle it's been.
Clark. Can he find a teammate?
Close. Gets to the front spot and can line them up.
Martin is in the clear and marks uncontested. No problems there.
They're obviously going to try and funnel a lot of ball through him today, and why wouldn't they?
Someone check the record books.
Edwards wins it out of the centre. Clark, a bit of friendly fire. Holmes in his natural habitat. He's having a crack. It's online. He has absolutely flushed it.
That's a great way to open your account. His confidence will be sky high.
The Cats are absolutely airborne at the moment. Edwards got his palm to it. Clark, he's made a bright start. Cameron has a way of drawing the footy. Goal coming up.
The Eagles' effort doesn't come close to what's required at this level.
The Cats are playing supreme footy at the moment. Can they keep it going? Clark, stripped of it. Through the centre square he goes. He's besieged, and he's done for holding the ball.
His annoyance can only be with himself for a lack of awareness.
They've got a problem now. Holmes. They get full value for a deep entry.
It's hard to know whether this is more about one team being exceptional or the other team being awful. It's been a giant mismatch.
I'd like to say it couldn't get any worse for them, but it surely could. Time to turn on the Jets. Dealt with the pressure. Surely that's holding. Indeed it is. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Seizes the moment. Sets sail for home and he has delivered.
Stop it, the horse is dead already.
The Cats are playing with confidence and flair early. Clark runs onto it and can drive them into attack. Sends them inside 50 again. Close, takes the mark and can extend the margin. Cameron, he's rushed her behind for his own team.
I can't work out the thinking there.
Duggan brings it back in. Looking for a quick transition. Clark, right place, right time, goal. The Cats are irrepressible. What a day this is turning into for them. Clark. Good penetration on the kick. That's an impressive mark. They're leading them a merry dance. Decides to go. Cameron, he can hurt them again, and he does. The Eagles will want to put the tape and the stat sheet straight in the bin. The big men fly. Here's a chance to get it forward. Throws it on the boot. Close. Great hands there. They've been running hot, but not this time.
He just needed to steady himself better before kicking on that occasion.
The Eagles have been embarrassed today. Quick snap, and that's a goal. It's been an absolute avalanche. The big men fly. They have a good understanding, those two. The Cats are doing all the attacking, wanting to get on with the job. Breaks the line. He's got another one.
If you're going to get scored against, you've got to at least know that you made it difficult for your opponent. That wasn't the case there.
This is an unbelievable start. Clark. Cameron has it within range. A second bounce. He's put it through. Surely they can't keep this pace up. Edwards palms it down. Clark gathers. He's generally a good kick. Anyone's ball. Mannar. What's he got on offer? That's not his best effort. In fact, it's one of his worst. Kicks laterally. That was a big risk to take, and it's backfired.
Insufficient intent or skill error? You decide.
Yo, showing why he's such a good defender. In no hurry here. The Eagles have been out of sorts. Kelly wins the contest hands down. Sizes up what's ahead. Dangerous spot for a loose ball. It's been paid. I think they prefer you to kick it to the opposition.
As long as they're consistent, that's all we want to see. There's some pretty ordinary defending going on out there at the moment.
Away he goes. He's given it a tug and missed.
An ugly-looking scoreboard should probably be looking even uglier.
The ball's been living at one end. He shouldn't have any trouble, and he doesn't.
It's a gift, really, and he's taken full advantage.
The Cats are turning this into a blood sport. Edwards wins it out of the centre. That's not one of the acceptable methods of disposal.
He tried to do too much, not for the first time.
Murdoch, he'll feel that one. Run down from behind. Attracted a crowd. The umpire says you had prior opportunity.
He's not hiding his annoyance, but I think he's more upset with himself than with the umpire.
Out of the congestion. That's a dreadful hand pass. good luck catching him. He's got another one.
Have they proved their point yet?
The Eagles have had their pants pulled down today. The big men fly. Clark blasts away. Cameron is like a magnet in that forward line. He's put it through.
He managed to find some space in a dangerous position and made them pay for their loose checking.
In other news, 23 missing persons reports have just been filed.
Clark. Close. Has a vice-like grip.
What's he got on offer?
He's hit up the lead.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
Struck it well. No problems there.
Isn't footy more fun when forwards are kicking big bags?
If I'd known it was going to be like this, I'd have called in sick.
Edwards got his palm to it. Clark swoops. Panicked under pressure. Close. Great body work. Towards full forward. Young had it and lost it.
No easy exit. That can only be holding the ball.
He's not happy, but the call's correct. These forwards and midfielders have great connections. No wonder at all they're scoring so freely.
From 25 metres, don't tell me he's missed. He has.
All things in moderation, they say, including confidence.
Quick snap, and that's a goal.
You don't see a small forward kick a bag very often. This has been brilliant to watch.
Everything they've touched has turned to gold today. Clark. They're a big chance here. Cameron outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. He's got it.
They're going to eat the bones too.
The two big men do battle. Clark. Can he hit a target?
Bouncing ball.
That's poor play.
The call is insufficient intent.
Oh, come on. That is harsh, umpire.
Searching kick. Honours the lead. Tumbles a punt towards the boundary line. Close. Has found some space. The Eagles are chasing tail. Neal is the beneficiary of some fine ball movement. It's an exhibition in attacking footy.
He better kick the goal after that passage of play.
A chance to extend the margin, but alas, he has hit the post.
The way it's going, it probably won't be long until they get another opportunity.
Quarter time and a chance for the coaches to address their players and maybe even tweak the game plan.
Gary Lyon is down on the boundary. Gaz, what have you got for us?
The Eagles are up against a formidable opponent, but they're not helping themselves. It looks to me that the ruck and the midfielders are not on the same page. It's as if they've never played together before. It might be time to get creative and lose the ruck in exchange for another midfielder. That would at least give the opposition something to think about. They're easy to play against at the moment, and that can never be acceptable.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway.
It's a big margin, and it should get at least 6 points bigger.
Neal rams it home.
This is more like a horror movie than a football match.
Edwards.
It's a masterclass in ruck work.
Clark. Manor is the man on the spot, and he's marked.
How did he get rid of it? Illegally, says the ump.
You've got to be quicker than that.
That's symptomatic of their day.
A few people appealing for a free kick, and the umpire saw it too.
Lindsay. The fans will be happy to see this. He's run into trouble. Gone. Caught napping in a dangerous spot.
No umpire ever changed their decision because a player had a whinge.
He's got another one. The Cats have been magnificent, but they haven't had much opposition, to be fair. Clark.
He's been industrious.
Close. That's good work rate.
No time like the present.
It's a deep kick. Cameron marks and will surely convert. It's there. Open goal beckons. The Eagles will be campaigning for mulligans after this. The two big men do battle. Clark.
He'll pump them into attack yet again.
Cameron read it well and claims the mark. He's put it through. The Cats are giving them an absolute smashing. Edwards has had his measure today. That has to hurt. Murdoch, he's under close attention. No leniency from the umpire there.
Better to kick to a contest and get done holding the ball.
Cameron is the target, and he marks. This for number 13. Oh, can you believe it?
Have a look at that margin.
Edwards is teaching him a lesson. Clark, they cannot keep him quiet. Close, had his name written all over it. It's a dominant display. Hoff couldn't finish what he started. Cameron, in he goes. He's got it.
Just when we thought the days of big bags of goals were gone, this has been attacking footy at its very best.
The Cats, in this form, would challenge anybody.
Like Batman and Robin. Must be incorrect disposal. It is.
He's having a word with the umpire, and he may just have a point.
Good penetration on the kick.
They're well set up behind the ball. Bombing it in won't work.
Gives it everything. The Cats have winners everywhere.
What's he got on offer?
Goes long.
It's loose inside the 50.
Cameron pounces.
Not on my watch, he says.
Holmes heads towards goal and does not let them down.
The only competition they've got out there is each other.
Edwards is giving him a bath. Flynn.
They're tackling with venom today.
Edwards
continues to have his way.
Dangerfield going for territory. Cameron
marks inside 50 and can have a shot. He's been called to play on. Heads towards goal. It's a chance. No. It's found its way into the post.
Some good work to create that shot on goal, but unfortunately, the finish let them down. Forwards dream of these shots.
He's off. Just needs an accurate kick now.
He's got another one.
The Cats
go on their merry way.
Edwards has been dominant in the ruck. Dangerfield delivers it inside 50. Cameron, too big, too strong, too good.
It's the ultimate humiliation. Same old, same old.
Dangerfield. Was that a legal disposal? Holmes. You can't question his commitment.
Steadies. Drop punt. Goal!
You hate to say it, but they're just not having a go.
Not even the most optimistic of fans would have expected this today.
Edwards.
He is simply too good.
Dangerfield. Cameron takes a beauty.
Can they get another one here? They're running riot.
The Eagles will be burning the tape of this match.
They might as well not have a run.
Dangerfield. The Cats are playing some great footy.
Got to go now.
Breaks the line.
Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
The Cats have winners everywhere and are basically doing as they please.
They've got good chemistry, those two.
Keen to get this ball forward. Manna got to the right position and hung on. This will be another one. Oh, they can do no wrong.
The Eagles are having a nightmare.
Edwards.
He's worth his weight in gold. They've got time to put the kettle on.
Quality delivery by foot. The defence is disorganised. Seizes the moment.
Almost threw it out. And they can rebound here with advantage paid. The umps paid a free kick for insufficient intent.
Assuming it wasn't a skill error, that wasn't well disguised. They're giving them a smashing in the middle and providing the forwards with high-class service, and the forwards are making the most of it.
Tries a check side, but misses to the near side.
The opposition must be thinking, thank heaven for small mercies.
The Eagles are struggling to transition the footy.
He'll have a handful if he converts this.
Takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
The Eagles in trouble. Half-time can't come quickly enough.
Dangerfield. Doesn't often waste it. Manna. He's in the clear, so he'll have a bounce. Blasts away. Martin gets to the front spot and can line them up. This should be a goal. Big chance. And he does not let them down.
If you're a fan of the team coming second today, it's probably best to avoid looking at the scoreboard. The kick was centimetre perfect.
Provides some run. He's right on his distance. It'll be a close thing. It's there. Yeah.
He's a terrific asset with his pace and skills, and that was another example.
Have a go, you mugs. Edwards could do this with his eyes closed.
Dangerfield. Gee, they're playing well. Decides to go. Cameron tries to take them on and loses.
Caught, and the chance goes begging. Great defence.
Ginby, you asked for it, you got it. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? He seemed completely unaware of the company he had.
He bit off more than he could chew there.
He could have run in further, but he didn't need to. It's another one. Brutality has a new name. Edwards, this is getting monotonous. Just trying to get it forward under pressure. Myers on a lead. What's he got on offer? They've got winners all over the park. He'd like that one back. Blitzars. No free kick, and they've got a stoppage in a dangerous position. Edwards, just for something different. Myers, quick snap, and that's a goal! They haven't got bored yet, and you'd have to say they're not going to. Edwards, it's been a mighty performance. Clark. Loose ball on centre wing. He must have heard footsteps. O'Connor popped up out of nowhere. Navigated the traffic. This is promising. Close. That's a shocker. That kick had nothing going for it. He lost his radar there.
Great pressure and ultimately rewarded.
He's put it through. No, your television isn't broken. That is the score. The big men fly. Clark delivers a long ball. Manor always looked likely. Here is the magician at work. He shoots towards goal. What? More can you say? The scoreboard's about to fall over, it's so lopsided. The big men fly. Clark leading from the front. He's generally a good kick. Manor approaching the 50. They've been running hot, but not this time.
Perhaps a little bit of complacency's creeping in. There was time and space to make that an easier shot.
The ball's been living at one end. Boot to ball, and that's a goal.
He's really had his way with them, and they simply haven't looked like being able to stop him.
Edwards palms it down. Graham. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. Big tackle laid. The umpire says you had prior opportunity.
He's not hiding his annoyance, but I think he's more upset with himself than with the umpire.
The ump calls play on. Can he finish it off? He's kicked a goal.
Stop it, the horse is dead already.
Edwards slaps it out. Clark kicks to space. Manor might be just outside his range. Drives it deep. Now the moment has arrived.
This should not be a problem.
Good looking kick. That'll do. It's a goal.
Isn't footy more fun when forwards are kicking big bags?
Edwards with a deft tap. Clark has brought his own ball. They cannot keep him quiet. Cameron, great body work. These are video game numbers.
The domination continues. There's nothing they can do. He has absolutely destroyed them today.
Dangerfield crosses the paint. Myers read it well and claims the mark. It's on the way. Good-looking kick. He's dobbed it.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
Dangerfield. Long ball in. Manor is hard to beat one-on-one. This is shades of the 80s and 90s. He's kicked a dozen. Edwards got his palm to it. Dangerfield. He'll pump them into attack once more. Myers. Strong grab. He split the middle.
Have they proved their point yet?
Edwards slaps it out. Dangerfield runs onto it and can drive them into attack. Myers takes the mark and can extend the margin. He'd like to have that one back.
He really should have scored from there. That's a let-off.
This might be a chance for the high flyers. Edwards reads the ball so well.
The Cats continue to display a greater work ethic than their opponents, despite having the game parcelled up.
He's gone with the torp, but hasn't got all of it. Cameron, right spot, right time. It's there.
You've got to feel sorry for the defenders. They'll be having nightmares for a long time.
The Eagles haven't looked like being able to stop them. They'll have to change it around after half-time. Myers! He's taken a beauty. He's put the foot down. He's got another one.
What exactly do they have against this club?
Edwards wins the hit out. Dangerfield. His field kicking is normally first rate. Manor all on his own. He's been called to play on. Hurried kick goes very wide. He's miscued that one.
Should have done a lot better there.
That's a useful ball. Young couldn't complete the mark. Young. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. It's not a fair fight. Edwards. It's a masterclass in ruck work. Dangerfield. Dangerfield. Swoops and kicks a goal. Edwards slaps it out. Dangerfield. He'll pump them into attack yet again. Myers has it within range. The seas just parted for him, and he has taken full toll. Edwards has had his measure today. Dangerfield kicks inside the forward 50. Myers has a vice-like grip. He shouldn't have any trouble, and he doesn't.
You don't see a small forward kick a bag very often. This has been brilliant to watch.
Edwards, the winner there. Dangerfield. The Cats should score here. Cameron, that one was always his. Strolls in and kicks the easiest of goals.
They forced them to kick to a contest and didn't give them an easy look. But, as we just saw, their aerial capability means they can get you that way as well.
Edwards is teaching him a lesson. Dangerfield runs onto it. Penetrating ball. Manor, that's good work rate. He'll drive them inside 50 yet again. Cameron demanded the footy and got it.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
Kick on the way. It looks good. No. He's hit the post.
The way it's going, it probably won't be long until they get another opportunity.
The Cats will be walking on air as they head for the change rooms. This has been an astonishing display. It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
The Cats can take a bow. To keep their opposition scoreless for a whole half is a tremendous performance from the entire team. As we all know, a chain is only as strong as its weakest link, and I can't see a weak link in this side. They are the definition of miserly, and I'd hate to be playing full forward against them.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. No effective tap there. Flynn. What's he got on offer?